All right, so before I mute Ethan, got an announcement to make for next week. We're not live next week, guys. It is Christmas, so Merry fucking Christmas or Happy Holidays. So with that being said, next week we won't be live. So Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, blah 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 blah. Christmas is on Wednesday.
Here, bitches.
The only thing I gotta say about that is there is Christmas games on, so later in our predictions for the NFL, I'll just go ahead and do my Christmas predictions, just for fun. But yeah, with that being said, I don't know if Ethan wants to dive in the CDL with me or not. That is up to him. But our first segment always is usually CDL, so we're gonna stick to that. Let me go ahead and pull up what's happening in the CDL. CDL is taking their huge break this week.
I see that.
For Christmas, of course. So
yeah, they're not live until January 10th.
No.
Damn.
So yeah. My I don't know if I predicted all the matches right. I didn't really watch this weekend. I was kind of busy trying to set some things up. But LAT still looking fucking insane. We got the minor tournament coming up. I'll get to that in a second. KD leaders, we have Shotzi leading, which is always a fucking plus for Optic Gaming. Here we go. Here's the standings. That's what I was trying to look for. So Major 1 qualifiers, week 2 standings. It goes like this. We have Carolina Royal Ravens, which is kind of a shock to me, and LAT and Ultra all tied 4-0. The Ravens obviously are in first right now because their game win-loss ratio is 12-4, so they only dropped 4 maps. And Thieves and Ultras tied at 12-5, so pretty good matchups. And then fourth, we got Boston Breach at 3-1, Texas at 3-1, Minnesota Rocker at 2-2, Heretics at 1-3, Surge at 1-3, Cloud9 at 1-3, which I don't see that happening long. Atlanta FaZe at 1-3, and Gorillas and Falcons have not won a game yet. Falcons map count is absolute shit. It's 2-12. Absolute dog shit. I don't know if Alex wrote down my predictions for CDL, but we'll have to start doing that.
Yeah, I did not do it.
We'll have to start doing that, which is fine. We didn't. We can go back and get my record because I know who I picked. I'm a big CDL fan. Again, I didn't really get to watch this weekend. We had shit to do. Again, Overtime Podcast. It's named Overtime for a reason. But yeah, we got the minor 1 schedule coming up. Day 1 minor tournament, January 10th. Like I said, it's a big break. We got Minnesota Rocker at Gorillas at 3 p.m. Miami Heretics at first phase. Optic at Falcons. And Surge versus Cloud9. So that's exciting. The bracket shows Surge versus Cloud, Optic Falcons, Heretics, FaZe, Rocker, and the Gorillas. It looks like the winner of the Surge and Cloud9 goes against Royal Ravens. Winner of Optic and Falcons goes against Breach. Miami and FaZe against Thieves. Rocker and Gorillas against Ultra. So that's gonna be a banger. There's nothing about Call of Duty that's not fucking just a banger, straight banger. Every match can be close. Every match can be a flop.
I have the fucking hiccups.
Excited. I think the minor 1. The only issue I have with the minor 1, I think it's online. So there's gonna be favoritisms on that, but you know, it's just a minor to get people ready. I understand.
Blueberries?
What? Would you
I
say
have the hiccups.
something? Oh. I was wondering. I was like, yeah, what are you trying to say to me?
Shut up.
But yeah, we have so nobody really watches if nobody really watches the Hex podcast. Me and Alex did the other day. Max.
Get it,
What in
Evan.
the hell? What in the hell was going on down there? With Hector talking about the Pred situation, I very much appreciated that. So what Alex, I didn't tell Alex this yesterday. So Trey Zero, he used to be on. He's a European player, and when they came over during Black Ops 4, I think it was the whole World League stuff. They were Hector actually offered them to come to the Hex quarters to play, and Trey loved that. He says if there's one guy in the CDL that's willing to help anybody out,
Yeah.
it's him. He says there's nobody else like Hector. He's going to help anybody out that he can possibly help out. He says he offered to pay for this, offered to pay for that, offered to play at the Hex quarters, to get warmed up because we're coming from a different country.
Yeah.
The breaking of the back for this guy, he said, so for people to say that Hector isn't helping Pred out, he says was absurd.
Right.
And again, I'm so thankful that Hector brought that up. One of the first things he said was he's talking to Pred. Nobody can really talk about it, and obviously I don't really want to talk about it either because I don't know. So
Right.
I don't like spreading false rumors. So again,
none of this through the grapevine shit.
Yeah, so I'm thankful that he's willing to help Pred out. Hopefully whatever's going on, with him gets settled and fixed, and if it is a gambling issue, I hope he seeks help or whatever. But with everyone fucking saying, oh well, they banned his name, in the chat. Well, yeah, no shit, dude. Nobody wants to come in here and try to stream and stuff, and then have
Pred.
Like, let me just pull this up. Like, we got Hook right now. He's got 1,700 viewers right now. Why would he want 700 people saying Pred in his chat? Of course they're going to ban his name, dude.
Exactly.
So, it wasn't, there wasn't a shot to anybody. It was just a fucking safe haven for the streamer itself. So, with that being said, Hook did look fucking gross at times. There was, obviously, we fell a couple maps. I'm not sure how many actually maps we lost. It was kind of scary at first, I thought, but the fact that the Royal Ravens though 3-0'd FaZe was just mind blowing to me. I know Hook was super stoked too. Yeah, we beat Gorillas 3-2. And for everyone's instance, I know I've said this before, but in case this ever gets out to the Green Wall and Hector himself, I just want to say I've been an Optic fan since fucking Nadeshot, all right, from Call of Duty Ghost. I just want to shout that out again. I've been an Optic guy from day one, so I appreciate what Hex had to say, and I'm with him on that, with he saying, anyone who says, badmouth our names, obviously doesn't know the Green Wall. You're fucking right, Hector. They don't know the Green Wall. That was the first thing I thought of, was like Hector would definitely help Pred.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was literally the first thought when I seen everyone saying, "Oh, woo," I'm like, "No, dude, shut the fuck up." But like I said, with that being said, Cuke looked nasty on the sticks. Hopefully they get some more practice in, and we'll see how it goes. Because Shotzi's movement and Cuke, they're gonna fry. From what I've heard, Pred was kind of like slowing down Shotzi a little bit, and Shotzi just likes to fly, so Huke's going to be able to match that now. So it's going to be crazy. And I think Red Card's going to be banned now or whatever, out. So they're bringing in Hacienda. So yeah, you better watch out. The fucking SMGs is gonna go fucking in. But yeah, that's all I really got. Like I said, the only other thing I was fucking shocked on was fucking Carolina Royal Ravens, which, by the way, is Slasher, TJ Haley, Gwen, and Vivid. 3-0 in phase. 3-0, bro. That shit just. Time since phase.
I was like, why did it get so quiet?
I was just reading some of the shit they were posting. But yeah, like I said, they're just looking nasty. So, kind of hope they keep it up. I like Slasher. And you got to remember, Draws was picked up because they dropped Slasher, and Slasher just 3-0'd phase. So, that was kind of cool. Again, they dropped him before last year, but still, it was kind of nice to see. I still say if we did power rankings this week, which we're not, we're going to do it before or after Minor 1. Write that down, Alex. We'll do a power ranking after Minor 1, which is January 10th again.
Oh, okay.
I'm still having fucking LAT at the top. So we'll see what happens at Minor 1. But like I said, Minor 1 I can't really go off of either because I don't think that's a LAN. It's a online thing. So there's gonna be some hiccups on the online, I think, but they'll get past it. But yeah, that's all I got for CDL.
Cool.
So
Okay.
that's all I got.
Okay.
I know it's a longer segment than you're used to, but we had to get that done.
Well, that's okay because I tried to shorten some other parts, so it's fine.
Well, it's okay because you got to think we're not going to be talking about the CDL for much longer. Well, actually, we won't be talking about it at all next week.
Oh, well, yeah. All right.
And the week after, we might not be either because there's nothing to be talked about unless there's a roster move.
All right. Well, then we'll move on to NFL if that's where we want to go.
Hold on.
It is Wednesday, Mike.
Make sure
All
make sure you have the soundboard ready for the Cowboys game.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, so I had something like not news, but something to talk about, but it had to do with the 49ers game, and that's the first game that we're going to talk about anyways. So I figure we'll just do it all at once. The
bring her in.
First game of the week was Rams at 49ers with the Rams winning. And I have a little graphic here. Get me the ball game. It's the get me the ball game. Deebo Samuel had 2 carries, 3 rush yards, 1.5 yards per carry. Is that what that is?
YPC?
YPC.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was just me guessing. 3 receptions, 16 receiving yards, 6 targets, 2 drops, and 1 false start penalty. Man, they really got him the ball, didn't he? He really did a lot with that, didn't he?
And again, this is why you shouldn't be talking. Just play the game, you know? Because, like, it's not like Brock Purdy's not wanting to get you the ball. First off, you need to watch film.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you need to watch film. He can't get the ball anywhere. Our offensive line absolutely dog shit. So we now have a 1% chance of making playoffs.
Yeah,
so
it's
we'll
bad.
See you guys next fucking year.
It's bad, yeah. It's very bad.
We'll see you guys next fucking year because it ain't happening.
Well, speaking of the Super Bowl and speaking of the playoffs,
I don't even want to go to the playoffs, actually. Because now at this point, we're just going to get into the first round and get fucking ass wiped anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Just fucking chalk it up till next year, dude.
Yeah. So speaking of playoffs in the Super Bowl, the Texans beat the Dolphins. Wasn't that your pick for the Super Bowl winner? So
yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with the Super Bowl.
Well, no, but we were talking about playoffs, and it just so happened
playoffs. We're talking about the playoffs. You never heard that. You never seen that clip.
All right.
You're a football fan.
So finally, the Cowboys secured another win.
Cowboy, baby.
Hell
So with that
yeah.
being said, I had the Panthers winning that game.
So did
just
I.
just because. But yeah, I mean, maybe Cooper Rush will be their new quarterback.
Next game, somehow I guess head coach Baron Dodgers somehow got his team a win.
Who the fuck did they even play?
The fucking
Oh, the
Jags.
Jaguars. It was fucking close game.
It was.
I watched that game. I actually watched that game. It was, bro. It was back and forth.
The Bengals at Titans. Bengals won, and I'm just saying I've never seen Joe Burrow and Macaulay Culkin in the same room together.
You're an idiot. You're such an idiot, dude.
The Ravens won against the Giants.
Really? I thought they would have lost that.
Yeah. And then the next one was you had the Browns winning against the Chiefs, which I would have loved to have seen that, but I had the Chiefs winning and they won, so.
So Mahomes' X-ray is negative, by the way.
Oh! So is that...
So don't know what's his injuries day to day, but
Yeah, I did see that his was day to day. The Commanders won against the Saints. We did both have the Commanders winning that game. So,
what did that come down to the fucking final though? So what happened in that game was the fucking Saints went for a 2-point conversion instead of tying the game up.
ooh, yikes.
Literally 0-0, and they went for a 2-point conversion. Which, hey, fuck it, you ain't making the playoffs anyway. Might as well go for the win.
You might as well, yeah.
Actually, I think if they still had probably a chance to make the playoffs, but if they would have won that, it would have gave them even more.
Yeah, a little bit of a
Like-
boost.
Yeah, that was crazy though.
I had the Steelers winning. You had the Eagles winning, and the Eagles sure did secure a win there.
Well, they can't stop the run.
Well,
Yeah.
that's fair. We both had the Colts winning against the Broncos, and the Broncos won.
Wait, we had the Colts win it?
Yeah, that's what I have written down, yeah.
I had the Colts win it?
Yeah?
I don't know why I picked the Colts.
I don't know either. I don't even know why I picked the Colts.
I probably picked him because... Yeah, I probably picked him to help secure Texans.
I bet you did. I think that is exactly why. Well, they lost, so...
Which, now that I think about it, I kind of wish they fucking... That also would have bumped out the Steelers. Helped bump out the Steelers.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's another reason why.
Probably. We both had the Chargers winning, and the Bucks somehow pulled.
Somehow pulled it out, 40-17.
Wow,
Yeah,
I was gonna say, isn't
somehow?
I was gonna say, isn't
pulled it
that?
out.
I was gonna say, isn't that the one that was like 40 to? I remember.
I
this.
can't believe that game, dude. I thought for sure the Chargers should have. Again, I think the Chargers need just a little bit better defense.
Well, that's
They
every.
got I don't want to say they do got a decent defense, but they need just a better defense.
It's
I mean,
all right.
There's 4 touchdowns on them.
Every team has their flaws. They need a better defense. 49ers
And
need
we
a better offense, and the Chiefs are just
we
the
don't need
Chiefs.
nothing. We need not to have in.
Well,
what we need.
yeah, that's
You
true.
can't tell me that our fucking offense fucking isn't good, and you can't tell me that our defense isn't good when we was almost number 1 in everything last year. I mean, our defense wasn't.
That's
number 1,
true.
but we had Dre Greenlaw. First off, I'm telling you right now, people don't understand what a heart and soul is on a game, because if you have someone who's gonna hype you up every play, you're going to go out there and play better. You have a Debbie Downer like fucking Devontae Campbell or whatever the fuck his name is. That's going to bring you down.
Don't worry, we're going to talk about him.
So, like, for Dre Greenlaw to be out this long, yeah, man,
Yeah.
that fucking sucks on your
does.
heart, man. I
It
mean,
does.
that's a big player in there.
Well, anyways, and the Chiefs' flaw is that they're the Chiefs, so.
They shouldn't even be in the NFL.
Anyways, in case anybody missed it, the Super Bowl was on Sunday. The Bills at Lions.
That was a good game.
It was a damn good game. I had the Lions winning. Chris had the Bills winning, and the Bills did win. Although I wanted both teams to win.
Yeah, that's a tough one because now Lions are 12-2, and I didn't want that.
I'll have to see if I can find the picture I saw earlier, and it was like the Lions having the best season in their franchise history, and it was like 12-2, and then it said the Vikings with a Sam Hubbard like rebuild or something. It said 12-2. I said, "Oh my god."
We need the fucking Minnesota to lose. I'm just gonna assume that we're not making playoffs. So my next week's picks is the assumption that 49ers is not making the playoffs.
Yeah,
So,
that's kind of the vibe I was getting to.
go on. What's the next game?
Next one, you had the Patriots winning against the Cardinals, I guess because you needed the Cardinals to lose. And I had the Cardinals winning and they won, so.
So yeah, I did have that because I was hoping that, this was right before we did this one on a Thursday. We did this right before the 49er game, so I was hoping that we could win the game.
Yeah.
But we lost. So now it's like, well, now I'm not choosing anything. I'm choosing for the Lions.
Right.
That's my next picks is for the Lions.
And
Did we
then,
even talk about the Packer game?
no, we're getting ready to.
Oh, okay.
So the next 3 games, we both picked the same, and we both got them all right. So the first one is the Packers at Seahawks.
We needed the Packers to win, but I also didn't want the Packers to win because
I get it.
Now I'm okay with it.
I wanted the Bills and the Lions both to win, and you wanted the Packers and Seahawks somehow to both lose. And then Bears at Vikings. We both had the Vikings winning.
Which we had 2 Monday night games that they both just fucking sucked. Monday Night Raw just kicked both these fucking.
Yeah.
This was the most boring fucking game I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was bad. The Lions at Bills would have been or the Bills at Lions would have been a better Monday night primetime game.
Yeah, because then the Falcons win 15-9,
And
and the Vikings win 30-12.
I was going to say, and then the Falcons at Raiders, and we both had the Falcons. We both ended last week 9-6, both of us. We were tied, so.
Oh, yeah. My thing is, with the whole Falcons game, so everyone keeps saying they needed to play better at the quarterback position. So now they're going to bring in Michael Phoenix Jr. They're benching Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I know. I was looking up NFL news, and that was literally like the first 15 articles was about them benching Kirk Cousins. I said, good Lord.
You see that empty chair?
Yeah.
That's called me having nothing to do with it. That's what I would be in the office right now, the Falcons.
Yeah. It wasn't my decision.
I'm just saying, bro, you paid all that money.
Yep.
And now you're benching
$150 million, wasn't it?
All that money.
Yeah.
How about get better play calls?
That's called I have more money than brains.
I'm just saying, how about better play calls? Because at the end of the day, listen, I'm going to go back once more. I did it last week. I'm going to do it again this week. I'm going to go back one more. Back to the Atlanta Falcons in the Chiefs game. I'm going to go back to the Falcons and Chiefs game, okay? We had Bijan Robinson running outside every time. We couldn't run outside. Why are we running outside? We can't go outside the tackles, so we run outside the tackles. What the fuck are you thinking, bro? 4th and inches, and you try to give it to your running back And what do we decide to do? We're gonna run outside the tackles and then lose the fucking game, bro. You failed every time you ran outside. So why the fuck are we running outside? That's what I didn't understand. And then I know I'm saying we don't just because I every team that goes against the Chiefs, I'm a fan of. Okay, even the Cowboys right now because I don't have faith Cowboys making playoffs anyway. But anyway, my point is, why the hell was you like? To me, it probably comes down to the play calling at the end of the day. Because again, I just back to the Chiefs game. You ran outside like I watched it at least 8 times. You run outside and you could not make a run outside. So I don't understand. There's a play call somewhere that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Somebody fucked up somewhere.
Maybe they're holding the play call map upside down.
I just don't get it. So yeah, we can move on. I'm just letting
All
you
right.
know. That would be me in the office right there. The chair, the empty chair. That's me. I'd be like, yeah, I didn't make that call, brother.
Okay. So this is where I sort of shortened it up. I didn't really find anything that I could ask you questions on this week, but I did have one question. So it has to do with not Dan Campbell, but the other Campbell. I can't think of his first name.
Well, that's not going to help me.
On the 49ers.
Oh, Devon Day.
So he got a 3-game suspension, and here's my question. Do you think that was enough? Do you think it should have been more?
I think he should be suspended for the rest of the fucking season.
Okay, so you don't think it was quite enough.
I think what it was is 49ers went to... Go ahead.
So, just suspended for 2 weeks.
So anyway, what I was trying to say is, the 49ers went to the NFL commissions and asked them what's the biggest fine they can give us. It's probably just the rest of the season because he's only on a 1-year deal. So
okay.
So with that being said, yeah, he probably fucking... And I have to agree with... I have to agree with, like, Chad Ochocinco and everybody is saying, dude, you signed a 1-year deal and you're going to be doing that? Good luck finding a job. And again, the Lions would be the perfect fit right now because the Lions' defense looks atrocious.
Right.
Their injuries out the ass, bro. So, I don't know. I'm kind of glad that they fucking said, nah, you ain't going nowhere. Because, I mean, even if you came to my, like, all right, listen, I'm going to pretend like I'm a defensive player for an NFL team. And I see Campbell walk through my fucking door. All right. And let's say he did what he did with the 49ers and he's going to a new locker room. The first fucking thing I'm doing is I'm walking up there. Let's say I'm a decent player. Maybe not a star, but I'm a decent player.
Okay.
I'll be walking up to him and say, you fucking walk out on my team, I'll bash your fucking skull against the locker.
Well,
you understand?
At least give
Like,
him a chance, but yeah.
Like, you understand, like, we don't walk out on our players.
Right.
All right? So, like, I'm going to go up to him. I'm going to say, hey, you might be a badass or something, but if you walk out, bro, like, we're going to have some fucking issues outside the fucking NFL. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's just, I know, oh, you talk a big game. Yeah, well, the heart of the locker room is the heart of the locker room. What goes on in the locker room comes out on the field.
Yeah.
Know your fucking role. Campbell, you were there for Dre Greenlaw, and that was it. Dre Greenlaw comes back. That's who you were replacing. If you're not gonna play better than him, if you're not gonna beat him, you're not getting the starting job.
Right.
Okay? I'm gonna use us as an example. Let's say we all 3 of us work at a factory. Let's say Ethan's the backup. All right, me and Alex, we're hammering shit out. Let's say I got the best numbers out there on the factory. Oh, but then I get injured or something, and Ethan comes in. If Ethan doesn't put up the same numbers as I am,
when you come back, they're gonna say, "All right, well, here's your job back." Like
that's how that goes.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not gonna put up better numbers, which he didn't, you're not keeping the starting job. Plain and simple. It's the same thing as a quarterback position. It's the same fucking thing. I mean, look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady's literally the fucking pinnacle fucking example. Drew Bledsoe goes down. Tom Brady comes in, leads him to a fucking playoff. I mean, he kind of sucked a little bit, but next thing you know, Bill Belichick sees the potential of Tom Brady. Let's go Bledsoe, and look at what Tom Brady achieved. Just saying. If you're not going to be the Tom Brady at a linebacker position, you're not getting the job.
Right.
So, see you, Campbell. And I'm pretty sure Avery Thomas said some shit too. Bye-bye, Thomas. John Lynch right now is doing what he needs to do. You want to be a crybaby? Hit the fucking road. I'm done with your shit.
Well,
And that's why I like John Lynch. I've liked him since day one. I loved when he played the game, and I love him as a GM right now because he pretty well just said, all right, Thomas, you want to fucking cry about it?
bye.
We ain't signing you. We're waiving your shit. Go.
Well,
So,
okay. Fair enough. I guess we'll move on to the injury list. I have a couple on here. Some of them I wasn't sure if it was something that I knew it was wrong or didn't say, and I was like, oh, I'll keep it on there and I'll just ask Chris if he knows. First one that I have is Derek Carr's out with a concussion. He did not practice. So that's not looking...
he's probably out then.
Yeah.
They'll know by Friday.
Okay, well, Chubb is out with a foot injury.
Again, might as well just fucking release him at this point.
So this is the one that I was like, it didn't say, but I was like, I wonder if Chris has some insider information. DeMar Hamlin's questionable.
Oh no. What happened to him?
Oh God, hopefully nothing. Poor guy. Poor guy.
I actually don't know.
It didn't say, it just said he was questionable, and I was like, okay. Why? So, that's why I left it on there. Just because of who it was. So, Trayvon Diggs is out with a knee injury.
He's been out.
See, I thought I put it on there.
No, never mind. No, don't worry about that. I was thinking of the other Diggs.
Oh, yeah. Montgomery's also out with a knee injury.
Yeah, MCL tear.
Yeah. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that on the injury report, though. It just says a knee injury. Oh, okay.
MCL.
Hutchinson's out with a tibia fibula injury.
That's been on there.
See, that's another one that I looked at and I was like, I feel like this has been on here, but I'm like,
that's when they were killing Jacksonville, I think.
I think you're right.
I think it was a Jacksonville injury.
And then last but certainly not least, Max Crosby's out.
Yeah, that might be done for, right?
Yeah, I think the injury report said it's like an 8-week surgery or something. Like he has to recover for 8 weeks. So yeah, basically season ending. So that sucks.
So yeah, here's why I said the fucking Lions need some fucking help on defense. I'm gonna go ahead and just name off all the people that's out on the defense.
Oh boy,
like out. Aiden Hutchinson,
right?
Defensive end. I'm just gonna go off the what they play. Cornerback, defensive tackle, linebacker, cornerback, linebacker, defensive tackle, defensive end, defensive tackle, defensive end, defensive end. And,
It sounds like they're gonna start picking people out of the audience to be.
Oh, and safety. I forgot that was December 18th they posted that.
It sounds like they're gonna have to start pulling people out of the audience to be.
And here's the ones that are questionable. Safety, linebacker. That's what I'm saying, dude. They're done. Like that's the whole fucking defense, bro.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
bad.
Three cornerbacks out. Out. Done. Injured reserve. They're done. You got 3 of them. You know how many's on the field at one time? Could be 4. So that's... You got 1 starting one cornerback. I'm sorry, but they need some help.
Yeah.
Their defense, I think in the first, like... What was it? 5 weeks, 1 through 6. They were like top 5. And now they're like 20th. Yeah, not good.
Yikes.
They need some. So David Montgomery is out. Head coach Dan Campbell Soup said Wednesday that Montgomery's knee is seeking a third opinion on his MCL injury, which is why the team has not placed him on IR. So we'll see. If he's out,
Yeah.
hopefully they can find another decent power back, but I just don't know.
Maybe
I just
not.
don't know.
Maybe not looking too good.
I hope they can. I hope they figure something out. That's all I gotta say. I want them to win.
All right. Well, that was all the injuries I had.
Okay.
So, I guess we can move on to this week's games. Plus the Christmas games next week. I did do my picks for that as well while you were getting ready.
Okay, so my picks this week, again, for the rest of the year, is going to be based off the 49ers not making playoffs. So I'm just going to get
well,
that
then
out.
I'm excited to see how my picks, because I just picked with my heart. I'm excited to see how my picks line up with yours this week then. So the first game is Broncos at Chargers.
Let's go, Chargers.
Cool, that's who I had. Next one is Texans at Chiefs.
You know what? Fuck everything and everyone. Let's go, Texans.
That's who I have.
Fuck the Chiefs. What?
My phone.
I didn't hear it.
It tells me when my phone's completely charged. It always scares me. Alright, anyways. This is going to be the game that we're not going to escape from where we live. Steelers at Ravens. Oh, see, I have the Steelers winning.
Yeah, well, Ravens are at home. They're just gonna stab them.
Yeah, you're probably right. I cannot wait to hear your pick.
Did you not hear what I said?
No.
I said they're just gonna start stabbing if they start.
Oh, well, that's fair.
You're in Baltimore, bitch. Oh.
Yeah, well, welcome to Baltimore. Sorry, Baltimore. That's how they pronounce it down there, Baltimore.
Hey man, you wanna go to Baltimore?
Wanna go Baltimore?
I don't go to Baltimore.
Your preface stream, we're both from Maryland, so we can say that.
And no, I don't like Old Bay on everything. That's why I moved to PA.
See, and I do like some Old Bay on just about. Old Bay and mashed potatoes is amazing. Yum.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
Okay, anyways. Cardinals at Panthers. Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Cardinals at the Panthers.
At Panthers, yes.
You know what? Not based off of 49ers, but I'm actually gonna pick the Panthers.
No fucking way did you also pick the Panthers. I looked at that.
I'm picking the Panthers because I feel like Bryce Young just has to have a game this year where he just goes off. And I like Bryce Young. I think he just needs a little work.
That's fine. That's fair.
Might be the play calling. Panthers need a little work.
Yeah, well.
So, I'm going to go to the Panthers.
So that's who I picked. Titans at Colts.
Okay, here's some, not injury news, but some news for the Titans. They're benching Will Levis for Mason Rudolph. So, with the Titans switching at quarterback, I see them losing.
So, funny you say that. that
I
they're.
forgot to do my casino the last 2 days. Are you fucking kidding me?
I remembered last night, but I didn't remember the 2 nights before that, so don't feel bad. So it's funny you bring up that they're benching Levis to put in Rudolph, because I think like 3 days ago, I had a memory on Facebook, and it's from when the Steelers put in Rudolph for, I can't think of who they put him in for. Pickett?
Sure. Yeah.
And it was like, we did it, Patrick, we saved the city, and the city's burning in the background. So it's just funny that it's happening again.
Yeah, so I feel like the Colts are just going to win that.
I also
based
think,
off of a quarterback change.
I think the Colts are going to win it too. The Browns at Bengals.
Browns at Bengals. So the Bengals, I think, still has a chance to make playoffs. I'm going with the Bengals. They're going to have to come out on fire.
I think,
and I believe actually, yeah, I'm gonna pick a solid Bengals win because the Browns are also switching quarterback.
yeah, I also think Macaulay Culkin's going to win that. So
You're an idiot.
Um,
So the Browns are actually benching. Yeah, they're benching Winston or whatever.
yeah.
I guess that's the name. For DTR, Demetrius Thomas. Well, I can't.
Are they okay? So here's my question: are they benching all these starter quarterbacks to give them an extra week of rest? Because it's funny that they're all benching their.
Because they're tired of fucking losing.
Wow.
Bro.
Okay,
Thomas
that's fair.
Robinson. Okay, that's his name. Demetrius Thomas Robinson. That's a fucking name, bro.
That is a name. I'll never complain about writing my name out ever again.
But yeah, it's just I think they're just benching them because they're tired of fucking losing, and they're trying to see what they have set up for next year.
That's okay. Okay. It's just a question. The Lions at Bears.
Lions.
Well, that's who I have. Eagles at Commanders. Yeah. Now, I will say when I looked up NFL news to see if I could find any questions to ask you, one of the articles I saw that they were saying that they think the Commanders are going to win that. I didn't read why, that's just what the headline said, so.
You know what? I'm going with the Commanders too.
That's who I have, so.
And here's the problem: that it's a divisional game, so the Commanders almost to help themselves out. They need to win. To get like a better seeding and shit. So they need to win. They're pretty well. I don't want to say they're in the playoffs, but to help secure a playoff
to secure, spot, yeah.
They need to win. So I'm going to Commanders.
Okay. Next game is Giants at Falcons.
That's gonna be a fucking game. I can see the Falcons losing that just based off of the quarterback change.
I'll be honest with you, I struggled making a pick on that because I knew that, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know about this."
You know what? I'm actually I am gonna go. I'm gonna go Giants.
See, I still have some faith in the Falcons, I guess, because I picked the Falcons.
Well, I can see this. I got a vision right now. It's Michael Phoenix Jr. being a rookie quarterback coming in there. Can't catch the lead, goes down 21-0, and then they switch quarterbacks to Kirk Cousins, and they can't come back. That's my vision.
Okay, that's a fair vision. Okay. I just have faith. So you saying that, I don't know, you don't get on TikTok, but my TikTok is like half One Direction, half NFL, so you talk about a crazy ass algorithm going on. But a lot of people do their Super Bowl predictions, and they are the wildest things. Like, because it'll be like, okay, it's the Lions versus the Bills, and it'll be like, oh, the Bills score 70 touchdowns. It is so ridiculous. And then it'll be like, the Lions recruit, I don't even know, like Terry Crews or something, which that would make kind of sense, but it's like the most ridiculous predictions ever. And you doing that vision thing reminded me of one of those.
You're an idiot.
The next game is Rams at Jets.
And just on the Falcons game still, I'm not saying the Falcons ain't gonna win.
You just have a little
I'm
bit
not
more
saying-
faith in
and
the
I'm not knocking Michael Phoenix Jr. either, but coming into a big game, and it's
Yeah.
against the Giants.
Yeah.
So if you're starting out, Giants might be the best game to start out.
You're
I'm just
probably
saying.
right. Yeah, there's some logic there.
He might look like a superstar,
He might.
but he might not either.
Right. It could be him. Yeah, you're right.
You know, because he's got to. So what I'm getting at is he's got some pressure on him right now. If he comes out and he balls out, he might be good. He might be like, oh man, you know, I can start next week again. He comes out and he sucks against the Giants.
Yeah.
All faith is lost because it's the fucking Giants.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like the Giants are just fighting for a job next year. So that's why I think they're going to
That's
come
fair.
out and they're going to ball out.
Okay.
Again, the only way I can see the Falcons winning is if I'm wrong about his
My-
first game.
yeah.
And again, I'm not knocking him. I think he's a good quarterback, good rookie quarterback.
But you're
I
just
don't wanna
not
say
quite
he's not.
sure.
I feel like if the Falcons win this game, it's going to be on their defense and special teams.
Okay,
Their
that's
defense
fair.
is still good.
That's fair.
That's all I got to say about that.
Okay. Rams versus Jets. They're at Jets.
The Rams are winning.
That's who I have. Vikings at Seahawks.
The Seahawks.
I have the Vikings winning that one. Jags at Raiders.
Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I might change my pick.
Okay.
You didn't go over the injuries for Seahawks, and I forgot they had some injuries.
Oh, I didn't recognize any of their names. That's why I skipped over them.
You didn't recognize the two starters?
Do I
Geno
look?
Smith.
Oh,
Geno Smith.
I did see Geno Smith, and for some reason I thought that was an old injury, so I just skipped over it.
He's questionable, and Kenneth Walker's still questionable.
Yeah, see,
If they play, they win. If they don't play, I see the Seahawks losing.
So I don't know how to write that down.
Write it down as if
Hold on.
Geno Smith and
Geno
GS and KS start.
and
W, if they don't, lose.
Okay. Well, I have you still marked down as the Seahawks. Oh, yeah, Seahawks winning that. But, okay, I did write a little note on the side here. Anyways, Jags at Raiders.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know.
Jacksonville's winning.
That's...
Yeah, Jacksonville's winning.
I have Jacksonville winning, too. Skip over the 49ers. Patriots...
Yeah, they're winning. They're winning that game.
Well, yes, I'm sure they are, but... Patriot...
They're playing against the Dolphins.
I
Who
know.
knows who's going to win that game? But we're not making playoffs. I'm picking the 49ers. I'm
That's-
always picking the 49ers.
I know. That's why we skip over that.
Are going to
Patri-
lose.
Patriots at Bills.
The Bills.
Yeah, that was like...
It's 18 degrees. Of course, the Patriots are used to that weather too, but like 18 degrees, dude, holy fuck.
Yeah, no thanks.
Getting hit in 18 degrees feels like...
Believe me, one of these I did account for the weather. So, Bucks at Cowboys.
The Bucks.
That's who I have. And then this is the game that I thought about the weather. Saints at Packers.
I want the Packers to lose just to help out the Lions.
I know.
But
I took into account the weather. Well, not even the weather, but the temperature.
it's only 33 degrees. Saints should be used to that. Derek Carr being out. If he's out, I'm pretty sure Packers are winning. Even if Derek Carr's in there.
I have the Packers winning as well. And then, last but certainly not least, we have the Christmas games. I only wrote down my picks. I forget who they're going against. Well, the one game I know who they're going against. Oh, wait, no, I know who everyone's going against. Duh.
We should actually go through the entire week because we're not doing a podcast next week. We can fly through them though. I'll fly through them.
Yeah, but I gotta,
know.
I gotta write them down.
Oh, it'll be okay.
Oh, I was trying to shorten this up and you make it longer.
I can just go through the fucking teams and you can say, okay, that team.
So you want to do it opposite of what we normally
we don't know what next week's bringing anyway. Because there might be an injury, so our picks for week 17 might be fucked anyhow.
Yeah, that's true. They're probably fucked this week, but okay. Well, let's start with the Christmas games because I do have those written down.
Okay.
First game is the Steelers versus the Chiefs, and I don't know which is the home team. I just, like I said,
Steelers, and it's all on Netflix.
I know. Great.
So we don't get to watch any of it.
Woohoo! It's gonna buffer the whole time.
We get to watch it'll have fucking Mike Tyson's ass on there as a buffering screen. It just goes in a circle. Anyway, I have the Chiefs winning that.
Oh, see, I have the Steelers winning that. I told everyone that's the one day I'm gonna be a Steelers fan.
What? I want the Steelers to win, but I'm just picking who I know is going to win.
Well, that's fair. But I still have faith. And then Texans versus Ravens.
It's in the dome. I love you, CJ Stroud.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ravens.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Why?
I have the fucking Texans winning that.
I want the Texans to win, but I just... You gotta think, this is the hard schedule. They got the 4 teams are going in 2 weeks. Because then the fucking Texans go against fucking Chiefs after this, and it's just bad. I don't think the Texans can mentally prepare for this, so they're losing one of these games.
Alright, well, I guess we'll do opposite, and you tell me the teams, and I'll make my picks.
Seahawks at Bears.
The Seahawks are winning that.
Yeah, the Seahawks winning. That's a Thursday night game, so.
Alright, go ahead.
And then Saturday, we have Chargers at Patriots.
Chargers are
I have
winning.
the Chargers.
Yeah.
See, I told you, we can fly through this. Broncos at Bengals. Ooh.
Bengals. I always choose the first...
Fuck it, I'm going to Bengals. I gotta go Bengals. Let's go, Burr.
No, it's
Cardinals at the Rams.
Ooh.
That's a divisional game.
Ooh.
Honestly, I think the Rams are taking it.
See, I want to say the Rams are gonna win that one too.
All right, then we're finally back to Sunday. Jets at the Bills. I'm obviously taking the Bills. This is gonna be a fucking banger. Packers at Vikings.
Ooh.
It's in a dome. So actually, you know what? I'm going with my heart and soul on this, but I'm taking the Packers.
That's the first team that popped into my head.
Raiders at Saints. I'm taking the Saints. I'm taking the Saints.
You know, you're supposed to let me pick before you say your pick.
You said you're doing it all. Oh yeah, I guess that is all. See, I'm not a good host. Well, who are you picking then?
The Saints.
When the Saints come marching in. Panthers at Bucks. Panthers at Bucks.
You know what? I'm gonna pick the Panthers. Sorry, Baker Mayfield. I'm picking the Panthers.
I'm taking Baker Mayfield and the Bucks.
I want the Panthers to win.
The Sunday night game, we got Falcons at Commanders.
Ooh! I'm gonna say that. You know what? I'm gonna say the Commanders. Sorry.
I am too.
Okay.
And then we got the Colts at the Giants. Come on, hurry up.
Probably the Colts.
Come on, hurry up.
Shut up.
Yeah, I got the Colts too.
Okay.
Titans at Jaguars. Hurry up.
I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Yeah, me too.
That one was not an easy one to think about.
2 fucking loser teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Dolphins at the Browns.
The Browns. I think
Really?
I think the Browns are going to take that.
I had the Dolphins, so.
Okay.
I wanted to be a cowboy.
Okay, you don't.
Cowboys
No,
at
no,
the
no.
Eagles.
Honestly, you don't even have to tell me the other team. It's the other team.
Hit Eagles. Yeah, I have Eagles winning too. And the Monday night game, we have Lions at the 49ers.
Oh no! Oh no!
I have the 49ers.
Both? Both?
No.
Oh.
Lions are fucking just steamrolling our shit.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna answer that one. That one doesn't count anyways. But the Lions are gonna win.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do. We're not. We're not gonna do a pick on that one.
Yo, wait a minute, dude. Tickets is.
Oh no!
Bro, Dolphins. So I always do this just to happen to look. Dolphins and the Browns, $12. Titans and Jaguars, $18. Colts and fucking Giants, tickets as low as $9.
Oh my god! Wait! Hold on! Where's the Colt? Is that at the Giants?
Yeah.
And that's on Sunday.
I don't know. Probably.
Shit! Buy some tickets. Let's pack the car and let's go on Sunday.
Fuck no, I ain't going. It's gonna be cold as shit. I ain't sitting there freezing my dick off to watch the fucking Colts steamroll the fucking Giants.
Yeah, but for $9? Shit.
Yeah, sit there in fucking 4-degree weather with the fucking wind blowing on you. You're fucking dumb. You're dumber than I thought. Hell no. You know it's gonna be cold. It's December 29th. Alright. Is that all we got for football?
That's all we'll have for football.
And our next segment is Taco Bell.
Wow, you just steamroll right over fucking NHL.
Oh fuck yeah! I forgot. I forgot. NHL.
Well, you can make the NHL segment quick because we have extra stuff on.
Here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
See, I had the wrong sound up. That's all it was.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to make that Taco Bell joke, so I was like, Well, see, I still didn't say WWE. I said Taco Bell. So.
Oh, that's
Bro.
fair.
So let's get this straight right off the bat. It's off topic, but Apology, you know, $1 billion company, over $1 billion at this point. Why is my game constantly doing fetching online profile, returning to menu, go to menu, connecting to online services?
What is that noise?
Started loading level, and then why does it just keep doing that?
Is someone tapping on their microphone?
Because the fucking game is dog shit, and I'm with Nadeshot. I'm never playing it again. Yeah, you heard that right. You heard that live, recorded,
Live
on
and in
Spotify,
live and in color.
because they're still on old servers. So all the people could just all the hackers could just DDoS the fucking lobbies. They don't do nothing about the hackers. So fuck Call of Duty.
That's too much work. Why would they do that?
And that's the thing. I understand where my buddy Jack comes from. Oh, I want to bandwagon Activision. That's totally fine. Bandwagon Activision. I get it. Just go ahead. That's fine. But you're also hurting the smaller companies like Treyarch, Infinity Ward. You're still hurting them. But at the end of the day, it's not Treyarch's decision on what server they're running on. It's not their decision on what the engine it's running on. It's not their decision on anything. Activision makes the final say. So when Activision doesn't help, Ricochet's not like doing anything, and Activision just lets them do nothing. Because here's what I found, and I find it's very suspicious, and no one's talked about it. I know we're off topic, but that's okay. It's a little weird to me that the first wave of Ricochet coming in and they're sweeping the hackers out of the lobbies. It was 19,000. They found 19,000 hackers, right? That's what they said. Well, then last week, when they did another sweep, guess what number it was? 19,000. Why are they only sweeping 19,000 hackers at a time? You're telling me for a month span of you sweeping for hackers, you only swipe 19,000 both times? Why is it 19,000?
Why not?
Yeah, but you see where I'm saying it's a little suspicious at?
Yeah.
Like what you're saying, so what is it the same 19,000 been hacking?
Well, I feel like COD and the hacking industry are coinciding with each other.
Yeah, well they're losing a lot of people, I think.
Yeah.
Because like right now, as I'm watching, Mr. Nadeshot is on Marvel Rivals. Let me just go down through the Call of Duty X Pros and Pros, and it's not a sponsored stream. It is not a sponsored stream, just saying. We have Nadeshot, Formal, Zuma, which is that's wild to me that Zuma's playing Marvel Rivals.
That is kind of.
Embos is playing NFL 25, but I think it's an Optic Showdown thing they're doing, so that's different. But a lot of these pros are just switching over.
I see Formal's playing it.
Yeah, Formal always plays COD.
Zuma,
or
Nade
Halo.
Shot.
Swag still playing Warzone. I see. I mean, there's still a couple players doing their thing, but I mean, when you love the game, though, it's hard to get off of it.
It is.
And that's the thing, though. Like, I don't know. I just don't agree with the whole. I just found 19,000 to be a very sus number there.
It's a very low number too.
Yeah, that does
Yeah.
seem like a low. Alright, anyways, let's steamroll through hockey. That's you two, so. Whatever you guys
Alrighty,
want to talk
take it
about.
away.
Hockey. They
Yay.
suck in
Hey,
it.
hold on, I do have an announcement that has to do with NHL. The Pens still suck.
No, they do not actually. They are fourth place in the Metropolitan now.
Wow! Out of 5?
What's that?
I said out of what, 5?
Out of 8?
Oh, okay, so they are at least they're in the
hey,
top
that's
50%.
Better than the other day, so
That's true.
and they beat one of the best teams in the league.
I think they only went up one spot though since the other day.
But, hey, you know what? That's still an improvement.
Yep. They at least beat the LA Kings, which shocked the hell out of me.
Well,
The Kings were playing kids. They had their kids out on the.
Oh yeah, they probably did.
They're like, you know what? We can afford one loss. Let's rest our starters. Come on, kids.
come on, kids.
Come on, elementary team. Go out there and play for us.
Oh my god. I can see the Pens in the locker room. Did anyone notice that they seemed kind of short today? Nah.
Yeah, you see me body check that dude?
Oh
Or
my
whatever the fuck it is.
god.
Cross check, I guess it's called.
Yeah, cross check.
Fuck it.
Well, there's body checking too, but
That's what she said.
that's what she said.
He said there's body checking too. Figured.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Alright, anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, Utah's the best team in the game. That's all. That's all I gotta say. I'm waiting more till the playoffs come, because then I can actually talk about them.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It really matters, obviously, but
Because like I just have not been watching hockey. I got CDL to watch now. I got Raw and SmackDown to watch. It's just
Chris has a
Kinda
lot of shit to watch.
you got Marvel Rivals to play, you know.
That's right.
another thing about just sports in general. The NBA fucking sucks. I like to watch all. Okay, when it comes to sports, guys, everybody gotta understand this. I love the playoff games. I love watching every playoff game, whether it's hockey, baseball, obviously football. I watch any of them. But my thing is, I watched NBA. I watched a call here the other day, and I just don't understand it. This is why the ratings are down. This is why everyone's saying the ratings are down. The referees in the NBA, absolute dog shit. Okay, the player had the ball. He stepped out of bounds and threw it. Well, the ref blew the whistle, and said he's out of bounds. Well, the guy who got the ball just practice shot a 3. But the guys on the bench got up and was like blocking him because it was like, hey, you ain't practicing your 3 shot. You ain't practicing. You ain't practicing. The play's dead. The play is dead. The whistle was blown.
Yeah.
Well, needless to say, the other ref seeing the bench get up, block the fake shot because it wasn't a real shot.
Right.
Blew the whistle, and gave him a technical foul for being on the court, and everyone's like, the play's dead. Like they counted that 3 points and gave him a free throw,
Wow.
and the play was dead. So the referee, the head ref, came over and was explaining, "Oh, it's Malkovich or whoever the fuck it was, whoever the fuck the referee that blew that other whistle. Oh, it's his call. It's his call." Like, dude, you just told everybody that the guy was out of bounds, so the play is dead. But now you're gonna say it's this referee's call that he shot the 3. The bench got involved, and now, you know what? I'm glad I don't watch fucking NBA because I'd be like, yeah, that's some fucking fuck shit there. That is some fuck shit. I've never heard of something like that. So they need to do like an overhaul on every fucking sports there ever is, except for WWE, of these referees. They need to. I've often had a very dark thought with these referees. They just need to lock them in a cage. Okay, lock them in a cage. They don't see the outside world. They don't get the bet. They don't see all these bet. They train them in this big facility underground with no TVs, no nothing.
Chris, what are you even talking about at this point?
How bad referees are in every sport possible. They need to just put them in a facility underground with no social interaction.
Hey, don't hate on those WWE refs.
That's the only, I did leave him out. You wasn't here for that part of it. But all I'm saying is, they don't need to see any betting, no nothing. And then they just bring them out and say, all right, now this is what you see.
You want them to treat them like a jury. Juries aren't allowed, like a juror is not allowed to watch TV. They're not allowed to listen to radio. They can't get on the computer. If it's a high profile case. Because because they don't want them to be swayed by anything. So.
I was just saying that was a very dark thought of me that I've had when, it was like 2 years ago when like all these like really bad calls in the NFL was happening. I was just like, just fuck them, just fucking find people and lock them up and fucking just goddamn just make the right call, you know? Because there was some bullshit, dude. There's some bullshit calls, and when I seen that NBA call, I'm like, bro, my mind was absolutely blown at how fucking dumb people can be.
Yeah.
Like, if I see a guy shooting a 3 and I already called him out of bounds, I'm going over to that other ref and say, you're stupid.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. I called the play dead. They just throwing the ball around like a bunch of fucking yahoos.
They can fucking
for fun.
They can go over and do a Gordon Ramsay. Get 2 pieces of bread and say, "What am I? An idiot sandwich."
So I don't know. I just feel like,
What are you? An idiot sandwich chef.
An idiot sandwich chef.
I just wanted to get that off my chest. I happen to remember that, and I wanted to bring that up. There's something that needs to be done with some of these refs, dude.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's getting out of hand. It's getting way out of hand. But all right, now are we on to the fucking Taco Bell segment?
I guess if we're ready to, I'm ready. All right. Well.
All right, now we're on WWE.
All right. Well, we'll start on SmackDown. Last week's SmackDown.
I'll say this first and foremost: WWE has been fire lately.
Yes, it has.
Yes, it has been. The hell did I just click on?
Usually they lag at this part of the year, but this year they just been.
Yeah, they got Netflix coming up. They want to make an impression.
Yeah, that is true. They want.
Sucks. I mean, we have to get Netflix now.
They want people. They want people to be invested so that they get on Netflix.
Nightflix.
Netflix. First thing that happened on SmackDown, Drew McIntyre unleashed a vicious attack on Jimmy Uso. That's not very Usy of him.
Uzi.
Not Uzi at all.
Oh.
Evan agrees.
And then we have, and I remember, Chris, you said something about this match. Mishin defeats Tiffany Stratton for the title tournament. And I remember you saying, oh, that just means she's going to cash in.
Mm-hmm.
That's just an opportunity for Tiff to cash in. So.
Oh, I did say that.
And then probably the funniest match of the night, Braun Strowman defeating Carmelo Hayes. After calling him a little guy. Oh yeah, he's a little guy, alright. Braun Strowman walks out. I'd be like, fuck, get me out of here.
And it was a pretty quick match.
Yeah, And then, let me preface this next one. I think WWE has realized what they have with LA Knight, because now he's in the Bloodline storyline. And I like to see it. I would rather, I don't know, it's probably going to get old after a couple weeks, like the Andrade stuff was, but I am very happy to see the WWE's like, oh, LA Knight, we got something here with him, so. But anyways, he faced Solo Sikoa, ended in a no contest, so.
I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Chelsea Green defeated Bailey for the title tournament. I know.
Let's fucking go!
I know everybody was excited about that.
I like Bailey, but
I know.
sorry, it's Chelsea's time.
That's fair.
It's Chelsea time. Oh.
Chelsea time.
And then Kevin Owens knocked out Cody Rhodes with the title.
Ooh. Ooh.
Then we had Saturday night main event.
Alex, it wasn't Bailey.
Yeah, she was talking about. Yeah, she was.
It was
We
Micha.
were talking about Friday.
Oh, Friday. Then.
Yeah. Now we're on to Saturday night.
That's the worst part about that Saturday night show. I don't remember what falls into what.
I know everything blurs together between Friday and Saturday. First match was Drew McIntyre defeating Sami Zayn, which
We all seen that.
I was gonna
At least
say.
I did. Sami Zayn didn't see it coming.
Yeah. Liv Morgan defeated Io Sky.
Shocker.
You mean Livy?
Yes, Livy.
Livy Morgan. Oh, Livy Morgan. Lesbian mermaid.
Then we had the triple threat match, Gunther versus Damian and Finn. I'm not happy Gunther won, but I'm happy he won by pinning Finn and not Damian. So I can live with it, I guess.
It was a good match.
It was, yeah,
it
you're
was
right.
a good match. I'm just
Tired of seeing.
tired of Gunther.
And then we have Chelsea Green defeating Mishin for the Women's United States Champion.
Which I really thought Tiffany was coming in to fucking catch. I was waiting.
She is like.
I think we'll have, they're hyping up her turning on Nia.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
I think they wanted you to kind of predict that too, because they showed her celebration a lot. I was like, wait a minute, this is kind of a long celebration. What's gonna happen now?
Yeah. And then last but not least on Saturday night was undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes defeats Kevin Owens.
And then gets brutalized by.
And then gets
And Triple H got involved, which I was like, oh.
It's pretty bad when Triple H gets involved.
Well, he did an illegal move, didn't he? Pile
driver. That's his second
Oh,
time
that's
he's done
right.
it.
You guys were talking about that they must trust Kevin Owens enough to perform that.
And like fucking Jake said, well, his head didn't even hit the mat. I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, that's
He knows what he's doing. And then we'll move on to Monday Night Raw. And this was the heading on WWE's website. An intense war of words between CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins resulted in a chaotic brawl. This is like the best rivalry ever. Okay, so we had Drew McIntyre and CM Punk roasting each other. Can we have Seth Rollins and CM Punk roast each other now? Because I can only imagine. Yeah. I can only imagine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like he actually doesn't like CM Punk in real life too.
You're probably right. I don't feel like CM Punk is in real life is a lot of people's cup of tea.
But I don't know.
And then probably the best match of Monday Night Raw, Braun Breaker defeats Ludwig Kaiser in an Intercontinental Championship match.
You sound like a fucking chihuahua.
I know. And then Rhea Ripley came out and told Livy that she's going to destroy her, basically.
I will destroy you.
And then Zoe Stark defeats Caden Carter and Raquel Rodriguez to advance in the
triple threat.
In the triple threat to advance. And then the War Raiders defeating Judgment Day for the Tag Team Championship.
That was yeah.
That I'm glad they rebranded the War Raiders.
Yeah, I am too.
Very good now.
Yeah, agreed.
But for that women's tournament, I already know who's winning. I think everyone can predict who's winning. It's Valkyria. Or...
Oh,
yeah. That's who I have winning, and I like her, so I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed in that.
Oh, I don't know. Did you guys see the zero that came on the screen? Did you happen to hear about that?
No, I didn't.
So before a commercial break or something like that, right? It was before a commercial. There was a zero that came up. It had like it was just like your null zero has the line through it.
Yeah.
But
huh.
They were hinting at a superstar. There was a couple of predictions. I can't remember the guy's name. It's a luchador wrestler though.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
But I also saw another theory, and I don't know how accurate it is. It's Megan's favorite, which is Dean Ambrose.
I will scream if it's Dean Ambrose. I will die.
It probably isn't him, but you never know. I
don't think it's going to be him, but I will. Well, that's like during fucking WrestleMania when the Shield music came on. You can ask Chris. I went, no fucking way is Dean Ambrose coming out. Like, I was like, yeah.
You're such an idiot, Alex.
And then it's
like, yeah.
Maybe it's Alexa Bliss coming back.
Ooh. I would hate for that.
Yeah, I'm sure you really would hate for that to happen. You should tell her that. You should get on X, formerly known as Twitter, and be like, Alexa, it would really suck if you came back to the WWE.
I would hate that.
Oh, yeah, same. That'd be awful.
Spotify, you didn't see what I just did there, so exclusive footage, come to YouTube or
Twitch. Worst possible decision WWE could make is to bring her back.
Yeah. The worst. That's kind of making me gross, I'm not gonna lie. It's just starting to hurt. Hey, listen. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That's the only reason I got into WWE.
It was Alexa Bliss.
And then she gone. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro? But then I seen Livy Morgan. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. I like this lesbian.
No, wait a lesbian mermaid.
Oh man.
That's all I have for WWE.
Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like the Netflix shit's gonna be banging.
So, before we get off,
if we even get to watch it, you know.
So, are we doing? Are we doing anything special for Royal Rumble?
I thought we were.
I mean, not podcast wise, but
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. I think we are.
like a react
We
video
should try it.
almost.
What are you talking about, Alex?
Like where we watch it, someone can share their screen and we can all watch it and react, I guess. Not react, but
I thought Royal Rumble was the only one we can get together.
well, I didn't know what the plan was.
Yeah, that was originally. Because you're off, right? Royal Rumble. Are you off for that?
I'm being Alex's sinner. What's going on, guys?
Day is up.
What? Do you guys remember what day it is?
It's Saturday, February 1st.
Saturday.
Yeah.
What?
February 1st.
February 1st.
I'll have to look at my schedule too.
Damn, that's gonna be here before we know it.
Yeah.
Megan's off, so we definitely could get together.
Let me hold on. Sorry, I'm looking at
I'm gonna have to request things too now. Probably.
Oh, so babe, that woman that they hired. Well, you know what? It can wait until after the podcast is over.
But yeah, we could try to do something. Again, we gotta figure out what my schedule is because I'm hopefully starting at Seven Springs here soon. New news on the podcast, and it's at the end.
Honey.
No.
Did you hear that? Chris is probably starting at Seven Springs. So, are you security or maintenance?
Housekeeping.
Glorified janitor. Glorified janitor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I am.
So
See,
we'll
perfect.
see. We shall see. But yeah,
Great job. Let me know.
with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Spotify, again, you have to come and watch us live on Twitch every Wednesday, except for next week. We're off next week. Everybody's off next week.
Woohoo!
Great holiday.
You have to come. That's it.
And yeah, you have to come. Come for me. Friday, Jesus Christ. Friday, we're on YouTube at 6 a.m. as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast overtime. We'll see you not next week, but the week after. Peace out. Love you guys. Get the fuck out of here.